Good morning, Flosstube. It is Helen D. Today we're going to do a double unboxing. I have two boxes. I thought we'll just do them in the same video. I have the Scarlet Sky Stitchery Monster Mash Halloween box and the Chantelle 141 Design Company Ornament box. Spoiler alert, if you've ordered either of these and they haven't come in, we're going through the boxes. We're going to talk all about them. I thought I'd do it in a separate video because some people aren't interested, and that way you can just skip on by and wait for the next regular update. So we're going to start with the Monster Mash box. So this is from Scarlet Sky Designs. They're on Etsy, and this box is, as of today, Tuesday, the 28th of October, still available. This box is really unique because Shelby shows the design. So they choose a design and then design a finishing board around it and kind of everything else around the theme. But she shows the design so that you kind of know what you're getting. And then she offers two different versions. One of them includes the chart and the floss, and then one of them is no chart, no floss, because sometimes she bases her boxes around designs that are already released, so you may already have them. So that way, if you already have it, you can choose the no chart, no floss and just get the goodies. So this box on the Etsy shop, the full box with the chart and the floss is $75. That includes shipping. The no chart and floss box is $68. So just so you kind of know, I'll link below. Like I said, it is still available. There was a lot. This box was jammed full. So the chart that you knew ahead of time is from Barbie of Petal Pusher, and it's called Cats in the Graveyard. And this is the latest in her kind of little, she did Troublemakers and Rascals and Nibblers, and this is Cats in the Graveyard. And sneak peek ahead of time, although it's on the bottom of the box, that's the finishing board. So you kind of knew ahead that this was what it was based around. Cats in the Graveyard. There was a second chart in there from Crafty Blue Bonnet, but it's just the chart and there's no picture, but it says just here for the candy, and the A in candy is a candy corn. So that's on a little piece of paper. There's a list of what's in the box, but we're just gonna go through. Sorry, I did bring water. The floss for the chart is DMC, and it's 5 skeins of DMC. Everything was kind of in its little, if you ever want to do an advent for a friend, there's all kinds of little boxes and bags and things. Scarlet Sky, Shelby, and her husband, they cut their own wood stuff. So there's a lot of really good, they cut it wood stuff. There's a bag of candy and snacks. They did a pattern marker, so it's Happy Halloween with bats, and then there's 2 magnets. So you can put this on your chart to kind of show the area that you're working on. So that's this one. This one, this is like a little bag charm. So it's a spider web, but then on the other side there's a QR code, and the QR code links to a printout for a chart, like a project tracker card that you can print out. So it's a PDF of the project tracker. There's a pair of collapsible scissors. So those are in there. Those would be good for throwing in a project bag when you want to make sure you're not cutting anything. I'm just reaching randomly. There was this little stationery set. So this had some cute little Post-its and a pen and some Halloween paper clips, pumpkins. So that was in there. It just kept going. When I went and started opening this box, it's like, it just keeps going. A magnetic, like a needle tin, and it has these bat pins in it. So these decorative, there's black and purple bat pins. That's in there. Some stickers. These are acrylic, either scissor fobs or bag tags, however you want to use them. There's 3 of those ball, like the ball and chain hooks, and then the 3 tags. You have Toil, Trouble, that one's a little hard to see, Trouble, and this one has some little Halloween elements, characters. So these you could attach to your chains and use them as bag tags or scissor fobs, however you wanted. And they make these too out of their wood stuff. A set of floss tags, floss drops. There's a ring for them, and then there's 5 because that's how many flosses this chart has, but they are acrylic pumpkins. And they're all sparkly. So those are in there. This is a zipper pull or a scissor fob, and it's a skull on a really sparkly acrylic flower. These are one of my favorite things in the box. And they're teeny tiny. These are buttons, and they're buttons that they made. They have some protective stuff on them. So like the bats are black. So there's bats and ghosts. The ghosts, I don't know how well you can see. So they're buttons that you can sew on your piece, and it says, you know, to peel the protective layer off, but I think that's a great little fun thing to add on. It had a thread waxer, All Hallows Eve. This is from a separate company. Mellery and Maple, a wax. Oh, it's a wax melt. It's not a waxer. It smells good. All right, there's a little pumpkin filled with those little sewing clips. What I really liked about this box is almost everything is stitching related. So there's a needle minder and then a magnetic needle threader, and these are good. So the needle minder is this little mummy, trick-or-treating mummy, which I think is adorable. It's a wooden. And then the needle threader has magnets on it, so you can use it as a needle minder. And it's the acrylic. It's a cat dressed up as a ghost. Isn't he cute? So this is a threader, like I said, that is made as a needle minder. And I think he's absolutely adorable. And then the last 2 things in this box are the wooden piece for the finishing, and they're kind of packaged, so I haven't popped it out yet. So this is, they're calling it the Binks board, and Binks is the cat from Hocus Pocus. So this is the board that you would finish Barbies on. This is the back side. And then the other piece is a Frankenstein board. So here's his little head. So it's a smaller board that you could use for finishing a different piece. You could do the little extra one, here for the candy, or just whatever you wanted to. And I appreciate it that they ship these in the piece so that his little tail's not gonna get broken, right? It has some protection to it. So that is everything that was in the Monster Mash Halloween box. I'm just gonna toss it back in there while I chat. Like I said, that one is still available. Also, they already have their next box listed for pre-sale. It's called the Farmhouse Christmas box. She says on the listing that the designer and the chart will be released. They'll be revealed in November. So I don't know who that one is yet. The candy is loud. So that one, if it's something you're interested in, you can keep an eye out for that, but it is available now for pre-order. I think it's coming out sometime in November. It's on that list. And then there are still some of the Monster Mash boxes available. Okay, box number 2. This one is Chantelle 141 Design Company. This is the Ornament Mystery Box 2024. Chantelle has done this. This is the 3rd year. The first year and the second year, it was a set of 10 finishing boards. This year she mixed it up and it's 5 finishing boards and 5 exclusive charts. Typically these charts, even with Barbies, the Cats in the Graveyard, they're typically released within a year. So I don't know that for certain, but that's typically the trend, is that it's an exclusive for the year and then it's released. Chantelle had asked people not to show this, but she did just post that all the boxes have gone out. Share away. That said, if you haven't gotten yours yet, look away if you don't want to be surprised. So this one has 5 charts and 5 finishing boards. Each board goes with one of the charts. The designers went on Chantelle's website and picked what finishing board they wanted and then designed around it. She put the boards in a fun little burlap sack. When she originally had this for sale, this box is sold out. She sold out so quickly. She wasn't expecting to sell out that quickly, but then she did. She had said that it would be available for the month, so she honored that and put them available for the month. But she had put together this little kind of bonus pack with some flosses and a little pom-pom trim. This she did run out of because these are things that she can't just make or print more of. So that was kind of just a little bonus for the first chunk of people that ordered, because she did run out of those. Okay, some of these I took out of the plastic so they'd be easier to show. So I can share the finishing piece and the board it goes with. Okay, so the first one is Hands-On Design, A Home for the Holiday. This one uses this round Christmas bauble. And this is the chart. A Home for the Holiday. I'm wondering if you could stitch it without this. I think you could, and still have it be a nice round if that's not something you're interested in. So this is set number 1. Number 2 is Teresa Kogut. I believe that goes on this one, this tag. And her design is Frosty Bulb. So that's finished on this tag. Next is All Is Calm. This is from Plum Street Samplers, and that's on this tag, which is a bit of a different top to it, and it's a little larger. And that's Paulette's design. So that will go on this. All right. The last 2, I love them all. These last 2 are my favorites. Annie B's Folk Art, Peaceful Snowman, goes on this tag that has like the beadboard lines in it. And that's what this one looks like. He's so cute. So that's finished on there. And then the last one is Robin Pickens, Snow-Kissed Mittens. And it goes on this sled ornament, and she charted it in 2 different colorways. So there's a red green and a blue green. I think I like the blue green. I'm more of a blue girl than a red girl, but one of these sleds was in one of the previous ornament boxes, so if I wanted to, I could stitch them both. So that is that one. So that's what was in this box. This box with the shipping was $85, that's US. And so again, that was for the 5 boards and the 5 charts. So I think it was really cool that she got some designers involved. So you know, sometimes you get the blanks and you're like, well, what's going to fit on there? You know exactly what, you know this will fit on there, and other things will too, but you know you can start with this and you know it will say what they stitched it on. Like this one was stitched on a 28 count, so you know for the perfect, right, what size. So it just makes it a little easier. They've done the work for you. So Chantelle typically does her boxes, her ornament boxes, in September, and she usually offers them, like I said, this one she sold out so quick, but then she was able to just add more. She'll offer them pre-order for the whole month because she cuts the boards, she can print, you know, the designers can have more charts printed fairly easily, and then they ship out at the beginning of October. I know Chantelle has a Facebook group, and I'll link her Instagram below. Usually she does some like finishing, some fun finishing videos and stuff to kind of show stuff off after the fact. So that is what is in the 2 boxes. I'll list the information below if there's something you're interested in. I appreciate that these boxes are very stitchy related. I don't need candles and the like. So this is just the goods. But I hope you enjoyed seeing what was in them, and I should be back for a regular update next week. Bye.